Knave Knixx here at the Melbourne Soundwave Festival, all hung sticky after the Eagles of Death Metal set, and we're here with one of the openers on the main stages, all the way from Canada, the Creepshow. Hey guys, how you doing? You good?
Good, how are you? Cool.
Just introduce yourselves collectively.
My name's Sarah, I play guitar and I sing.
I'm Sikwa, I play the double bass. Matt, and I play the drums.
Nice one, cool. Now you guys are relatively newish. If the Wikipedia serves me right, it's about 2005, does that sound right?
Yeah.
Yep, okay, cool. What's the scene like back home where you guys are from? Is there a good sort of scene in similar genres for the kind of music you guys are doing?
It's definitely growing. Since over the last few years we've done a lot of touring and a lot of touring in Canada, and it's from the beginning to now it's gotten a lot bigger, and I think it's broadened, like as opposed to just being a specific scene. We get a lot of different kinds of people coming out to the shows from all different scenes.
So like, sort of how so has it broadened? Like, is it because of a certain factor, or is it because of I don't know, the kind of style that music you guys are playing, that sort of rockabilly, psychobilly I know back home has really sort of grown and taken off over the years? Is it to do with something more like that, or is it just a healthy sort of scene where you guys are from?
I think it's like when we first started playing, it was all psychobilly and rockabilly people and from some of our friends, but we always try and put ska bands, punk bands, and we'll play with any kind of genre. So we've been lucky, we played with Rancid in our hometown, and,
oh really?
And we played with Tiger Army, and we got to open for some really cool bands. So we kind of, every show we play, we kind of stole a few from each. So now when we play, it's like a mix of every kind of person you could even think of. Like there's kids with Alexis on Fire shirts on at our shows, which is really weird and cool, and rude boys, punk rockers, everything.
I think too, people have just, I don't know if it's just me, but I've noticed over the last few years that people are very open-minded to music, as opposed to when I was 15 and everyone was like, this is it, this is the only kind of music you can listen to and whatever. I think a lot of more people they're getting excited about fun music again, and not taking things so seriously, and I think that has a lot to do with it.
Would you guys agree, over time as well, with a lot of sort of cross-pollination, I guess I'd call it, maybe of genres of music, that's kind of a factor as well? Would you say?
Yeah, I mean, you have bands like Tiger Army and stuff like that, and they have the psychobilly thing, but they're also kind of they can break through the mainstream. And there's the psychobilly bands that are just doing psychobilly and that's it, and that's all they'll ever be, kind of thing. And but you have bands like Tiger Army getting big and selling records, and then people are like, what is this kind of music? And then they look for other bands, and then they find bands like us. So definitely helps us out for sure.
Lyrically, do you all write lyrics, or do you just write lyrics yourself?
No, it's pretty collective, between Sean and I and Ginty, our keyboard player. Yeah, I mean,
there is a majority of them.
Yeah, Sean usually writes he always gets the catchphrases, the stuff that people sing along to.
Oh, well, that's when you start pointing at the sky.
Yeah, exactly. And then I just that's when I get kind of poetic about shit, and I write. But yeah, I mean, we all do.
That's cool.
Pie.
Piece of the pie, guys. You're doing the whole circuit for Soundwave?
Yeah, it's great. It's really cool for us we do a lot of our own tours, and it's really cool to be on tour with so many really good bands, because it's a really nice challenge after you've been touring on your own for a year and a half.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you get into the zone, and then you come in here and play with all these amazing bands and go, holy shit, we really got to step it up, and it's really challenging, which is good.
Yeah, so. Good kick in the ass.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like a vacation. We don't have to drive, we don't have to organize stuff really, we don't have to worry about getting hotels.
We don't have to do anything.
Yeah, it's just hanging out, play, hang out.
You guys have got you've got 2 releases, and then I saw you guys have got a bunch of cool 7 inches and stuff like that out there. Cool. Is that how can people get a hold of that if they want to get a hold of it? Is it online, like MySpace or anything like that?
The best way is interpunk.com.
Sure.
We sell everything through them, and they ship worldwide.
Sorry, what was it again?
It's called interpunk.com.
Oh yeah.
We also now have record labels. We just signed a Hellcat in the States, Australia, and Japan, so people can get the music in the stores.
Yeah.
I don't know how expensive it is here. But yeah, people can get everything that we have through Interpunk.
Is there anything else that we should know about the Creepshow?
After we get home from this tour, we'll be writing a new record.
Yeah, cool.
And recording a new album. So it's been a while. It doesn't feel like a while to us, but it's been a while. We're getting on that as soon as we get home. So we're gonna have a new record in the fall.
Sweet. Hey, well, thanks a lot. It's been Knave Knixx with the Creepshow, all the way from Canada here and touring with Soundwave. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your shows here and stuff. Don't muck around, come back down under again as soon as you can, and visit New Zealand as well.
Okay.
Sweet as, no worries. Cool, thanks a lot, guys. Cheers.
Be my demon lover tonight.